Welcome guys, today we present to you the top 5 action games released on mobile. Before watching the video, put a like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the video. War Robots Multiplayer Battles, an online game with a size of 250 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. If you like robots and want to experience passionate battles between these characters, War Robots is a good action and adventure game where you've got to make competitive teams of robots to conquer your opponents in online battles. One of the things that makes War Robots very interesting is the large number of available weapons. Not only can you unlock more than 45 robots, but you also have to go about acquiring a new arsenal of attack to reduce the enemy forces. Specifically, there are more than 50 missiles, pistols or plasma cannons available. The graphics are another attraction, as you can experience the exciting fights in 3D. Like this, you simply have to tap the screen to select the attacks and the robot you want to carry them out. Plus you can create your own clan to be indestructible. War Robots is a game that promises action in every round. Create a good team of robots, boost their powers, and equip them with the best weapons. Only like that can you become a leader in this universe.
Double kill.
Mad Out 2 Big City Online, an online game with a size of 1.3 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Mad Out 2 Big City Online is a Grand Theft Auto style sandbox game where you get to play a 2-bit criminal. In the beginning, as usual, you can only complete minor and mostly unimportant missions, but as you go on you'll be able to improve your position and aspire to more important missions. The controls in Mad Out 2 Big City Online are relatively complex, since you have quite a few buttons that change depending on whether you're traveling by foot or in a vehicle. Luckily, the game is compatible with Bluetooth controllers and keyboards, which you can configure in the options. From the options menu, you can also customize the graphics to your liking. In Mad Out 2 Big City Online you'll find an enormous city, where you can drive over 30 different vehicles and use almost a dozen different weapons. You can use handguns, machine guns, shotguns, and as what usually happens in these types of games, you can wander around the city aimlessly or try to complete any of the game's many missions. Mad Out 2 Big City Online is a spectacular sandbox game. On a visual and content level, the game is comparable to many PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 titles. Project Hazard, an offline game with a size of 1.3 gigabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Project Hazard is an FPS that takes you into multiple settings to kill all the zombies that cross your path. By equipping yourself with dozens of weapons you unlock, you will gradually advance through and take control of the city while shooting all the enemies. As the 3D visuals were developed under Unreal Engine 4, you won't have any trouble spotting your enemies. The controls in Project Hazard are pretty straightforward, so you can progress easily. Simply press the joystick to move in any direction and tap the action buttons to throw grenades or reload ammo, and so on. The shooting is automatic, so the only thing you have to do is worry about moving the camera for accurate aim. In the upper left corner, you can see your health bar. By keeping an eye on this bar, you will be able to slip away from the enemies when your health drops too low from the hits you receive from the living dead. Downloading the Project Hazard APK for Android and iOS means you can face super realistic battles in an FPS that will really put your enemy killing skills to the test. Advancing through hostile territory, you must make the most of the available weapons to try and survive. Blackmore 2, an offline game with a size of 500 megabytes, available on Android and iPhone. Blackmore 2 The Traitor King is an action and platform RPG set in a medieval fantasy world where, by controlling up to 8 different characters, players must defend their kingdom against a classic invasion of orcs, dragons and demons. The storyline in Blackmore to the Traitor King is nothing special, as it has everything you could possibly want from a fantasy adventure game full of wizards, savages and evil forces, although it has enough twists and mysteries to keep players interested up until the last moment. It is the playable aspect where this game really stands out from practically every other game in the fantasy genre, and it's due to the perfect combination of graphics, controls and design of levels. When you start your Blackmore to the Traitor King adventure, you can choose up to 8 different characters, each one with their own set of moves and special abilities. With each character you can move forward or backward with the joystick, attack and shield yourself, although throughout your journey you can unlock new moves and special attacks that you can upgrade by using the money you earn at the end of each mission. The number of enemies and bosses in Blackmore to the Traitor King is enormous, and more than once their difficulty level will stop you in your tracks, and so you can join forces with up to 3 friends online to overcome the most difficult challenges.
Vanish Falls Overture, an offline game with a size of 850 megabytes, available on Android only. Vanish Falls Overture is an independent piece of an incredible and gigantic story, where you will understand that of all the roads to hell, this is the longest. Chapter 1 of the struggle to discover that these visions, the nightmares that have always tortured Robert Swan, are nothing more than fragments of something that was stolen from him. Here you have the first part of this overture, to investigate together with Robert Swan and walk the path that takes you closer to those answers that you need so much, to recover what you still do not know was taken from you. With the breath of the night as your ally, grab your headphones and get trapped in the deep darkness of Vanish Falls. The path of evil awaits you.